Group Ironman mode is releasing October 28th. But how will it work exactly? What will we be able to trade between group members? What can be put on the group storage? How do we prevent people from stealing items from the storage? And will we have access to all auras? Well, Jagex just answered some of these questions in their most recent FAQ blog. We will discuss all of this and more in this video. If you're just as excited for Group Ironman as I am, make sure to click that like button and subscribe, as I will be forming a group and be releasing content with my own competitive Group Ironman group, considering of Iron Araxor, Silenced, Kritcha and No Kills Kristen. And I promise you that you do not want to miss that. Enough waffling, my name's Chevalric, and let's talk about it. I will be brushing over some of the questions as I personally don't find them too impactful. Things like the rule set of Group Ironman mode, which you can read on screen right now, are interesting, but I'm assuming that most of you watching know the ins and outs of it anyway. If you don't, check out my video on the matter after watching this one. I'll link it down below and it will be at the end of the video as well. Let's start off with some account related questions before getting into the really interesting things like shareable clue scrolls, all aura unlocks and what items are tradable. Can you make an account ahead of time before launch? Yes, you can. Just make sure your character stays in the character selection screen, as Group Ironman mode will have to be selected in there. If you are an existing Ironman and you want to join a group, you have to visit the Group Ironman island, and if you already talked to Mr. X to never be able to de-iron your account, there will be an option to convert to a Group Ironman, which will be a one-time option. But you will be locked into Group Ironman mode forever once you do so, and you will never be able to convert to a main account, unlike regular Group Ironmans. If an existing Ironman joins the group will not be on the high scores and will be considered unranked. If you join a group in progress, you will also not have access to the group storage for at least 14 days to mitigate people trying to hop groups to steal their items. Okay, we got all the boring stuff out of the way. Let's talk about the truly interesting things now. Will there be Group Ironman broadcasts? Okay, I'm joking. There will be, by the way, and only for some really high tier achievements and worlds first. On a more serious note though, how will content work for competitive Group Irons that require larger groups? For those who don't know, competitive Group Irons cannot interact with other players outside of their group, so they can't team up to do raids with other people, like other Irons and regular Group Iron accounts. As of right now, there are no adjustments being made to raids, as Beastmaster is doable in a 5-man team. Regarding the Yakamaru puzzle and other things that require more than 5 people, Jagex are still actively looking into these matters and how to resolve them. Also, no Dark Onyx cores, as wilderness events are not available to competitive Group Irons, they are to regular Ironmans, and Jagex are not looking at alternatives at this moment in time to make them available. I think this next one is a big W for Jagex, especially as it's been such a highly discussed topic and kind of an issue within the community. Every Group Ironman will have all auras unlocked at release as long as they remain a Group Ironman. If they do de-iron, they will be relocked again. But now for the creme de la creme and the thing that will change the entire game mode: what items can we trade between each other and share on the group storage? On screen right now, you can see a list of all groups of items, and Jagex will be closely monitoring feedback around release in case certain items need to be made available. But let's be honest, some of these are crazy. Sure, the gear and potion ones were an issue that needed addressing, but I kind of assumed that they would. What I didn't expect, however, was them making things like Slayer helms, Arc artifacts, summoning charms and sealed clue scrolls available. This makes it so that you can have a designated clue scroller in a team. Have someone rush the outfit, for example. Or maybe someone really needs summoning for the strategy they are doing, and this actually changes the way you strategize your strategy. That is a lot of strategy in one sentence. Strategy. These are genuinely strategy changing pieces of information, and I'm really curious to see how it affects groups. And that was all. Check out the video on screen going over all the Group Ironman basics, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to not miss any Group Iron content. And my name is Chevalric, and I'll see you guys in my next video.